the teams with the biggest fan zone in the world, Chelsea versus Manchester United. They're about to start their match. And it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just as you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball and he could have scored. At least he could have given, even if he didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
All right, it's going to be match day 26 for Manchester United. Manchester United versus Newcastle. One of the biggest matches. We saw them play the finals of the Carabao Cup. Today, it is the Premier League. With me, I have
Arsenal, Man City. They were all in play yesterday, and it was a harvest of goal. Today, as we promised, we are here live to cover the match between Manchester United versus Newcastle. A revenge mission for Newcastle and a dominance mission for Manchester United. Will that happen today? Well, I'm not here alone. I'm here with an important guest to discuss the live issues of this very important match today. Don't go away. Stay with us. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. Like I say, always remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe so that you can always get a notification from Premier Sport Fan Center. Before we discuss the live match of today between Newcastle and Manchester United, let's hear what the fans said prior to this match. We'll be back in a moment.
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just quite off.
All right, match day 27 for Manchester United versus Newcastle. The biggest match a lot of football fans have been waiting for, and that match, it is today. Newcastle versus Manchester United. And with me here, I'm having a Manchester United fan want to talk about the match. So, what is your name, sir?
Adeshola.
Adeshola. So, already you're a Man U fan, I know about it. So, what are your thoughts over this match today?
Yeah, my thought is Man U is going to beat them back to back. You understand? So we have a lot to do. We know that, but Man U is winning this match.
You just feel Man U is winning the match, but when we look at the form of the players, though we know in the head-to-head, Man U have edge. But if you look at this present force in the Newcastle squad, it is something that you cannot just say Man U would defeat them. Because though the Carabao final, we saw the fight between Newcastle and Manchester United, and it ended 2-0 in favor of Manchester United. But today, don't you think it's going to be a revenge mission for Newcastle United?
No, we have done it before, then we are doing it again. Okay. So Man U is winning the match, even from first half. We are winning for the first half.
From first half, Man U is winning
Yeah,
the match.
yeah, we are winning for the first half, and I don't believe that we have any stress against
So what make you what make you think that Man U is going to win this match today?
because we have do it before,
Okay.
and if we see the current situation, I think the player they are getting themselves together, and the coach is the setup of the match, the lineup. Then I believe in those lineup, and I know that Manchester United is having the match today.
Yes, he's having the match today. Are you happy with the performance of Ten Hag, the manager of Manchester United?
No, even you should manage what you have now. So even I'm not happy. He's still our manager, and we should manage and see what he's going to do today. And I believe he's going to make changes.
All right. All right. I want you to tell me your best personal 3 Manchester United players. Your own personal. Forget about the ranking or the rating by other media, but your own personal, because you definitely you must have them. And tell me one reasons why you like them.
The personal Manchester United player I love, they have already left the Manchester United. So
No, they've already left Manchester. I'm talking about the present one, the present squad of Manchester United.
now I've not choose anyone because I see that they are all their best players and they are doing well. So I love them all.
You love them all, but just mention 3. Like you say, okay, you love them, but just tell me this one I like him because of this.
If I could measure 3,
Yeah.
1, if I want to get impressions, 1. So in another match, it disappoints me. I feel that let me just leave them for now, and let's go about what is going on in Manchester United. So they are doing fine, then I'm okay with them all.
Okay, what is your prediction for today's match?
2-0.
2-0 in favor of Man U.
Yes.
Who will be on the score sheet? Who will score for Manchester? Can you mention out of 3 people? Let me say out of these 3 people, 1 will score.
I can't say for now, but I know that Manchester is going to win by 2-0 down.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for talking with us. Yeah. Versus Newcastle. One of the biggest matches. We saw them play the finals of the Carabao Cup. Today it is the Premier League. With me, I have a Manchester United fan here. How do you do?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
All right, what's your name?
I'm King Matthew.
King Matthew. Yeah, he's a Man U fan. So, what are your thoughts? The match between Manchester United versus Newcastle.
It's a very strong match actually,
Okay.
because they are both fighting for a place in the top 4.
Okay.
So Newcastle, I think if they win their game, they're going to go over to the top 4.
Yeah.
And if Man U win, they have a closer shot at looking at the Premier League title.
Yeah.
So because the title is wide open,
Yeah.
we have like 10 matches to go or so. So it's just whoever wins is your way. But as a Man U fan, I expect them to really deal with Newcastle. So I expect something good from tomorrow's match.
Yes, you expect something good. Don't you feel that it's going to be a revenge mission for Newcastle, given the fact that the final of the Carabao Cup, Manchester United defeated them 2-0 in their own home. But right now, they are in Newcastle's home. So don't you think Newcastle will want to come all out to revenge?
I feel Man U have a lot of revenge to do. So they've not revenged 7-0 from Liverpool. So if they can take a big shot at Newcastle, no problem.
All right, if they can take if they can revenge the one Liverpool did to them.
If they can do that, no problem. So it's against any team. So the thing there is this: when you play against a club like Newcastle, you tend to give your best because they are not small players. They have one of the big sponsors. Yeah. So you play against them, you play with determination. If you give them chances, they'll score you and you will not come back. That's just it.
Yeah, you will not come back. And this very particular match is very important for Manchester United because a defeat for Manchester United will take them off top four.
Yes.
They'll be below the top 4.
Yes.
And that's going to be dangerous for them.
It's going to be very, very dangerous.
All right, but I know very well the present squad of Manchester United is a very solid squad. We've seen a lot of changes. We've seen a lot of positive play. But despite all those, I want you to just tell me your 3 personal best player of Manchester United. The one you love and the reason, maybe it's one reason why you love them.
If you're looking at me, you should know who I love. Rashford.
Oh, I can see it.
So Rashford is one brilliant player now. He has 3 goals to go to equaling Van Persie's record. So since then, nobody has scored 30 goals in all competition in Manchester, and that's very poor. Wow. So you can see him doing his best there. So next one is Casemiro. The guy is on fire. He's everywhere in the pitch.
Everywhere.
Then the third person, I'm not lying, David De Gea. The guy is good. He's trying. He has a lot of saves that it's gonna take you off your seat. So those are my 3 best players right now.
Wow, you have really selected them, and they are sweet players. Yeah. So sweet. Casemiro, most time when he defends, when he's at the defense, there is assurance.
Yes,
there's assurance.
And when he wants to attack, he has the eye for the forward.
Yes. And the major problem is that he's always carded.
Definitely, definitely.
Maybe you'll be expecting a red card today because it's going to be a very tough match.
No, I'm not expecting a red card. I'm not expecting a red card today. We don't need a red card. No, we don't need a red card.
All right, what is your prediction for the match?
Do you want to leave that prediction?
Yeah.
7-0. Man United 7, Newcastle no.
Revenge from Liverpool.
Yes, from Liverpool.
Well, I hope so, but it's going to be very difficult.
It's going to be very difficult, but 7-0, 1-0, whatever it is, it's 3 points for me. It's 3 points for me.
All right, nice talking with you.
All right, no problem.
Because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the 2 London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the...
All right, you are welcome back to the studio. And you heard what the fans say. A lot of expectation, a lot of hope. Oh, what a chance for Manchester United. Anthony would have been the one who opened the scoring today, but it was over the bar. What a trial. Anyway, let me quickly introduce to you our guest for today. And it's no other than...
All right, it's going to be match day 26 for Manchester United.
You are welcome.
Manchester United versus Newcastle. Newcastle.
One of the people benefiting from him, he analyzed football more than octopus. So you are welcome. All right, what do you have to say? The match is on, and it is the 43rd minute into the first half, and it is goalless between Newcastle United but Manchester United. It has been a cracker from the midfield. If you look at the goal attempt by Newcastle, it is 10, and shot on goal is 3 for Newcastle. It has been a pressure, and this Shaq, oh, what a block. Oh, sorry, Mr. Yemi, what do you have to say? This match is so interesting.
Yeah, who would have thought that this weekend, first and second will be playing, third and fourth will be playing on the table. And who would have thought that the third and fourth will be Newcastle and Man U? Football has a way of bringing out surprises, even the pleasant and the unpleasant ones. But it has been a end-to-end stuff. It has been a balanced game so far. It has not been one-sided, but Newcastle have had more of the fair share of the game, and they've been doing well, really. So it's just a game that has been living up to expectations.
It's a game that has been living up to expectation. Let's quickly have a rundown on the starting lineup of Manchester United. Anthony, Dalot, De Gea, Fernandes, Brunes, Martinez, McTominay, Rashford, Sabitzer, Shaw, Varane, and Weghorst. That is the starting lineup. And the tactical formation for Manchester United today, it is 4-2-3-1. What a formation. And the tactical formation for Newcastle, it is 4-3-3. Can you preempt what the managers are trying to achieve with this tactical formation?
Yeah, this 4-2-3-1 has mainly been the formation that since the earlier disgrace Man U went through, beginning of the season. The mauling by Brentford and the defeat by Brighton. So since then, we've seen Ten Hag come to this 4-2-3-1 formation, and it has been giving them the goodies. They have a trophy already thanks to the formation switch, and they've been sitting right in that formation. They've been playing well. So it's a good one for him. It's an attacking for you. He plays, when you dominate the midfield, you can easily get to the attack and score. Yeah. There's, the midfield dictates the game. The controller of the midfield, they dictate most times who will win the game, but not all the time. Then for Newcastle needs to win this game. So So that explains why they've played the 4-3-3 formation. You know, a widely attacking formation at that. But we have seen end-to-end attack so far so good. You know, it's been a wonderful match of football to watch.
A wonderful match of football to watch. You know, if we look at their head-to-head, we discovered that it was Man U who had a better side. But recently, we've seen Newcastle came out better to play. In the last match, the Carabao Cup final, it was 2-0 in favor of Manchester United. Sorry, but right here, we are in the King James Park.
Yes, King James Park.
King James Park, and it is 52,000 capacity. Right here in the front of the fan of Newcastle.
You know, this is a traditional ground.
Well, don't you think it's going to bring some positive ability for the Newcastle players?
Of course, when you are playing in front of your own fan, it's an advantage. But like I used to say, for me, there's no home advantage again in football. You can be at your home and lose scandalously. So there's no home advantage. So far, you are playing on the grass. You are playing this round leather. The field is almost the same size all over the world. It's just maybe few difference. It's a range, but it's still the football field. So far as approved, it's a game of soccer they are playing there. For me, home advantage is not really that much again in football.
Yeah, home advantage is really not much again in football, most especially when you are playing with champions. Champions do not recognize home or away. They play football anywhere, even in the backyard of their own.
Yes.
You know, right now it is the first half have come to an end, and it is still goalless. And we saw Newcastle, who took much of the ball, much of the possession. It is 51% possession for Newcastle and 49% for Manchester United. Goal attempt, it is 11 goal attempt. 11 goal attempt for Newcastle United. 11 goal attempt and 3 shot on goal for Newcastle United.
Yeah, looking at the first half so far, Newcastle has been bright. They've been taking the game to Man U. And Man U has been defensive, solid. And if not for De Gea, there would have been a goal down.
Yeah.
With the first header, and he also caught the rebound. So it has been a wonderful performance from De Gea so far. And De Gea is mainly one of the reasons why Man U are not a goal down right now.
It's making very important impact right there.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at Manchester United, only had 2 goal attempts and no shot on goal.
You know, that explains, you know, I said earlier that Newcastle has been in control of the first half. They've really defended well and they've attacked well. It shows that their mindset towards this game is to win. Not even trying to secure a draw. They want to win. So, and when you want to win, you have to defend well and attack well. Newcastle, you know, you have to give it to their coach. He has done a good job. And he has done a lot of coaching because, you know, Newcastle now is like the richest club in the world from the ownership aspect. And, you know, they've not really spent too much. They only brought in Bruno Guimaraes, Karen Trippier, and a few other guys. And since they brought them in, those guys have shocked, and many guys in the team have improved. Personal improvement. Guys like, when you talk about Willock, we talk about, there's this, the attacker left-footed, and there's this Jinsheng in the attack too. What is his name? The black guy. You know, he's very popular. Why? Because, you know, he has been a pain in the neck to many guys. His name is Saint Maximin. With Saint Maximin. And they have, you know, they brought in Alexander Isak too. And so those guys, they are really on top of their game, honestly. And for me, Newcastle should have been ahead. You know, from the first half, they've had a wonderful game. So far, so good for Newcastle.
Yeah, a win for Newcastle today would definitely take them to 50 points with Manchester United, who is also 50 points. But probably little statistics to differentiate who will be in the top 3. So I think so far, do you see them coming up to that winning this very particular game?
Of course they can. They've been attacking well, creating chances. I just said earlier that the reason why Man U is not down is because of the brilliance of De Gea. So if you have a team that is taking the ball to you like that, Look at Chelsea. Before Chelsea considered yesterday, one boy made the crossbar that Aston Villa had. They had another chance that went a bit wide. What did you see next? The next attempt, poof. Yeah, so that's how it starts. Yeah, that's how it starts. And if Man U is not careful, if they are not careful, they will be disgraced from St. James Park.
Yeah, we have seen it in the first half. We have seen the pressure from Newcastle United. And even although if you look at Tony from Manchester United, he played very well in this very particular half, because he was used, his wing was so busy. Look at that, you see that miss by Newcastle United. All the chances, look at it.
No, look at this. See the
cross.
One, look at the second save, 2 saves in a space of less than, I think, 2 seconds. Look at the first header. Look at it. He saved it,
and he saved the second one. What a save. That would have been the first goal.
Yes, now
you see how Ishak lifted.
Yes.
And he has been scoring goals.
Yeah,
he has scored 6 goals in the Premier League so far.
He's a fantastic striker.
Yeah.
You know him from his days while he was still in La Liga. He's a no-nonsense striker.
Okay, look at it.
And he's a Ghanaian.
Look at the move by Anthony. That's a replay, a cross.
No, you see, that he wanted to bend the ball. Antonio has been one of Man U's undoing. I keep saying it. Look at that chance.
Look at another chance. Those are the shots, some of the shots.
They've been really putting Man U on the back foot. Look at. They've been playing very well. St. Maximan has been.
They have been better in the first half than Man U.
Extremely better.
Look at that Anthony again.
Extremely better.
It was a weak shot.
Yeah. It was actually deflected though.
Look at that! Do you see that?
Yes, look at the bullet.
A missile shot.
And they have better chances than Man U.
Look at that again. Look at it.
Look at this.
No. These people definitely beat Man U today.
You see, Man U only has, I think, this Anthony chance mainly as the best chance. And it shows in the stats, 11 to 2 shots.
11 to 2 shots.
That's a lot. 3 shots on target, Man U no shot on target. Corner kick 3 to 1. It's only foul that Man U is leading. And not understand and clearance.
Only foul.
Yes, now when don't keep me here today. When small picking, when small child dribbles the other one, if you don't wish one sport, the other one will begin foul and say, I'll be your mate. I'll be your mate. Turn to age fight.
So when we look at Man U's tactics of play, like I've always said, most of Man U matches are won in the second half.
Yeah.
Because in most of their matches,
but they've lost scandalously too in the second half.
Yeah.
Where they considered 6.
Yeah, in the second half. That's the only match between Liverpool and Manchester United. But other matches, Man U are better off in the second half.
Better second half.
Now let's quickly take a look at the bench of Man U. Whether they have players that can come up and make a difference in this substitution. In the substitution we have Bishop, Butland, Fred, Lindelof, Maguire, Malacia, Marshall, Pelestri, and Sancho.
Yeah, I think if you are talking about a guy that can make a difference in this game, we have to go towards Sancho. After Sancho, then Marshall, then maybe Pelestri. That is attacking wise, because I don't think they need to change anything defensively, because they've been defending okay, not fantastic though, but
even with the absence of Casemiro. Yeah. Casemiro is still on red card suspension. Yeah. I think we'll be playing the next match.
4 matches.
Okay, they've increased it to 4 matches now.
In Premier League, when you get first straight red card, 3 matches. When you get another straight red card, it will be increased to 4. Then after that, if you get another one, I think to 6 or thereabouts. Or is it 5? I've forgotten that number, but
so as the red card goes, it continue to increase.
Yeah, it will continue to increase. So
wow!
It's just for the discipline of the game.
I don't know. Casemiro, when he was at Real Madrid, he was not having red cards. He was not getting all these cards.
He used to. He used to, but what he enjoyed in Real Madrid was that the bulk of the workload was not only on him. You know, at Man U, he has to do most of the dirty job in Man U. Because now there's nobody that's really, really supporting him in doing the job. But when you talk about Real Madrid, he has scores.